So. Läuft alles? Jo, läuft. Dann noch hier kurz gucken. Hallo? Hallo? Jetzt muss ich direkt mal gucken. Sieht man das hier? Nein? Der Sport? Nein? Das sieht man nur auf dem... Okay. Nutzlos.
The world remains constant over the centuries,
Ist da?
but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Ah, jetzt habe ich hier natürlich noch laut gehabt. So. Und dann sharen wir noch kurz den Link. Bevor es losgehen kann. Titiriti. Teilen.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
So, noch kurz
The world
gucken.
remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Okay. Na dann. Sieht alles soweit gut aus. Ich habe jetzt auch einen kleinen Pausenknopf, wenn ich ihn den finde. So. Oder eine Pause mache.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
So, das sehe ich jetzt auch alles. Legen wir los. Nebenquest, da haben wir gestern aufgehört. Machen wir da weiter. Jo.
How are things? Did you make any progress?
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear. Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs generally act according to their given commands. If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things. Or the Mora you made. That would be the most efficient method. But it only goes after mechanical components. This doesn't make any sense.
Right. It's really weird.
So, you all found a way to
Hui,
retrieve
da
our
habe
goods?
ich ja jetzt schon
Do
einen
you have any
ziemlichen
more mechanical
Delay.
parts with you?
Oh Gott,
Yes,
okay.
I still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I keep them on me at all times. Oh, are you planning to...
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate changes in their habits. Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition, it lives in the contaminated region, and it comes out to steal mechanical components. If we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then make observations for further conclusions. Well, chatting like this won't get us anywhere. We're only wasting time.
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans will reward you generously.
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have other uses for it later. We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for it.
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. If it means getting our things back, you can even borrow me to do whatever you need.
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, we'll use the mechanical components and sumpter beast to pose as a transiting caravan and lure out the crab. Once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
Okay, geh zu dem Ort, bla bla bla. Da ist irgendwas noch zum Einsammeln. Ich sollte noch ein bisschen Holz sammeln eigentlich. Sonst kann ich die neuen Gegenstände gar nicht herstellen. Also ich habe heute Morgen jetzt schon mal ein bisschen geguckt. Hat's ein Dendro Fähigkeiten? Wo ist denn der? Bin ich auch schon mal vorbeigelaufen. Habe ihn aber nicht gefunden. Da war einer unter der Brücke, das weiß ich noch. In der Luft ist wohl keiner. Ah, hier drunter. Stimmt, da wusste ich ja noch nicht, wie man die anhebt, weil ich verpeilt war. Am ersten Tag. Das ist jetzt nicht mehr so der Fall. Ich wollte ja Nebenquests machen, ne? In die Richtung will ich nicht. Hier unten war ich heute schon, zum gucken, ob die Blumen respawned sind. Aber mal leider noch kaum was da. Das heißt, es bleibt weiterhin ein bisschen, ja. Eine Geduldssache. Mit dem Hochleveln. Aber jetzt kann ich mir wenigstens schön Zeit lassen, immer eins und Wander erledigen. Hey Sayuki, wird immer später mit dem Stream starten. Ja, ich habe noch ein bisschen gebastelt. Ich habe jetzt noch, Moment, ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob mir hier der Stream direkt abstürzt, wenn ich das mache. Ja, fast. Moment. Neu starten. Not now. Ich habe einen kleinen Knopf gebastelt, den da. Für wenn ich mal kurz AFK gehen muss, für welche Gründe auch immer. Damit ich den nutzen kann. Das hat ein Weilchen gedauert, weil ich alles updaten musste. Touch Portal updaten, dann die ganze Verbindung mit OBS überprüfen, bis ich da wieder rausgefunden habe, was ich einstellen muss. Ja. Sonst wäre ich schon eher da gewesen heute. Irgendwo hier unten, ne?
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal crab.
Okay, we'll start from here and have the Sumpter Beast with the components on board lead the way. This Sumpter Beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
Erfolge dem Packtier nach vorn. Kann ich da drauf springen? Jetzt wäre füttern. Wenn ich jetzt Kasur hätte, könnte ich probieren, ob ich da drauf springen könnte. Moment, kurz Truppe wechseln. Kann ich direkt mal testen. Kasur. Hier. Ach, verdammt. Cutscene.
Did you hear something? Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about? It's charging straight at us!
It looks strong. Be careful.
Time for a light show!
Nein. Ja, okay. Das war's. Ich habe mir überlegt, wegen den Benachrichtigungen, da ich ja auf unterschiedlichen Plattformen teilweise bin, auch so eine WhatsApp-Gruppe zu machen, wie Enki sie hat.
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending.
Dann kann ich immer einen Link da rein posten.
I don't know why
Und
you're
egal, wo
stealing
ich dann
mechanical
gerade
parts,
online bin, sieht
but they don't
man's.
belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections? You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help us with something? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
It reacted.
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crowd to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own.
Ich habe es auch endlich fertig gebracht, den Traveler auf Dendro umzuswitchen.
Paimon gets it now. Does this scuttler understand what you're saying?
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood? I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components and to purchase Vasanti grass to make medicine with. We should return, but before we do, we need to set up a few traps. Can't have that crab escaping.
So. Nein, was hab ich? Nein. Oh, okay. Was muss ich jetzt machen? Gib dem Händler die Maschinenteile zurück. Das heißt, ich muss da wieder hoch. Nein.
Time to go.
Hat irgendwas zum Sammeln? Von gewissen Pflanzenarten oder Sammelobjekten habe ich schon über 200 und von denen, die ich brauche, natürlich nicht. Das war so klar.
Oh! Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us! Thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, didn't you want to purchase Vasanti grass? Don't worry about the price. They're on the house. How many do you need?
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? They aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. We're even. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present.
So, wenn der Traveler neben Tignari steht, siehst du halt einfach, wie detailliert Tignaria ist und der Traveler vom Outfit her schon ein bisschen zurückhängt. Ich glaube, die müssen demnächst schon mal so Outfits rausbringen für die Reisenden, also für die Main-Charaktere. Kehre zum Avidyai-Wald zurück und heile Yara. Okay.
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot better, and his temperature is returning to normal. It's wonderful! Oh yeah, he asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear I asked you to?
Of course I did! Are you going somewhere far away?
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Many things are learned by doing. And once they've been done, you'll realize they weren't as difficult as you once thought they were. Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
That's right! You'll do great, Kale. Alright, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
We'll be all right. You'll understand the reason for this excursion once we arrive at the contaminated region. You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you said, things will likely be uneventful. Let's return and find that crab.
Ich will wieder was, um den Charakter ein bisschen hochzudrücken. Welchen nehmen wir noch?
I have an intermediate.
Ich brauche den Heiler. Ich brauche so viele Charaktere für neue Teams zum Kotzen. Ja, super.
Where's the crab? Did it secretly scuttle away?
The traps weren't triggered. You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region. I want to see what happened there. What caused the Avidya forest to become like this?
Fateful offering.
Oh, hier wird's düster.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal. It's like really creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in the surrounding area. From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that is the case. Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Och, Menü. Nicht, was ich wollte. Das wollte ich. Aber nicht. Kann ich da jetzt nicht? Oh Mann. Ist aber richtig doof. Mit der App. Oh.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Jetzt muss ich hier wieder neu laden. Oh, Menü. Komm. Also mein iPad macht nicht das, was ich gerne von ihm möchte. War klar. So.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Ungewöhnliche, die haben die heute schon ein paar. Hier bin ich heute schon durchgelatscht und habe alles eingesammelt.
No, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to
And why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but she and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab. That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something.
An open space. Hat's noch mehr Blümchen.
Environment, no wind. Target parameters, normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, that's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Something's approaching.
Ach, die
So that's
Krokos.
it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Feel the split! Phew! That's all of them! Hey! Where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up! The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Ja, da hat's aber mechanische Monster. Ist nicht gut.
Illusion shattered! On my knife!
Time for a light!
I'll uproot! From the farm! There's no escape!
Spare me! Please spare me!
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Oh, good. That's good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me. Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks. I just
Ja, dann
came here to
blenden wir
pick
sie.
herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died.
Sollte ja nicht so schwierig
get out of here.
sein.
Ah, yes. Yes. I have to escape. Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away from them. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms. Those things should be annihilated.
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal. So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
It's so hard to understand.
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it? Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you, I wonder? You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside. And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why its owner is collecting so many components, I'm not sure. It's getting late, so let's set up camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow, after a night's rest. Hey, over here! Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up!
Ja. Sag doch was.
Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Hyman also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh, any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious...
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent, you'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Ja, super.
To Paimon.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you can. That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food. Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is one reason.
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two
Scheiße.
can sleep first. I'll wake
Am
you up
Schluss
later.
mag man das Vieh noch.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Insektenvertreibungs... Okay. Habe ich denn hier noch neue Rezepte da, wo ich noch ein bisschen kochen kann? 1 von 5. Jupp, da kann ich kochen. Mhm. Schade, reicht nicht für alle. Udon-Nudeln. Oh, Moment, besondere Gerichte. Udon-Nudeln. Okay.
Paimon's getting sleepy.
The
Is this
sleepy
because of the
Paimon.
ley lines? It's been a while since we camped outside like this. This is like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years. Topics related to mechanical lifeforms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical lifeform that could help humanity conquer nature. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes commands. They can never possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms. In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological lifeforms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical lifeforms was thus banned. The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The blood of my people were born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions? Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with her. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Don't worry.
Wir sind nett zu Paimon. Schließlich ist es
Good morning,
unser
traveler in
Notvorrat.
Quick question. Do you feel off at all? Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
Alright, let's meet back here later.
Die Insektenvertreibungsgeräte. So.
Alright, it's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination. As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical
Ich war nicht gerade clever. Ich müsste mal kurz durchheilen. Ich habe nämlich keinen Heiler dabei in dem Team. Grummel.
It stopped here.
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different. Leyline energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been looking for. Ready yourselves. We're going in.
Da brauche ich ein anderes Team für, das da.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. I think it's because they're rare.
There's no way to sneak by.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Was? Das war jetzt aber ein netter Schadenskombo. Muss ich mir merken. Oha, was haben wir denn da?
What is this?
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't see controls anywhere!
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your... Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing...
Wait! You're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying! We can't leave you here by yourself!
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit here, then there must be a trapdoor somewhere.
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us!
Ist doch auch eine Tür da.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful. Watch your step.
Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now! Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here? Oh, almost forgot about you. Here, this is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
Oh, guck mal, das Wasser da oben. Oh, das ist einfach so schön, Sumeru. Echt.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is. Pipes continue further.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
Tape recording?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are only used in some laboratories and do not see wider usage.
Come on, let's watch it!
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. There. Ah, okay, this should do it.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatsui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Karkata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Karkata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand me.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the academia?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Written on it. Let Paimon see. Oh, it's from half a year ago!
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened in between.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right, there you go. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Let's keep looking around.
Noch mehr Infos. Moment, das ist wieder zurückgelatscht. Okay.
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. Doesn't seem like Abatui put it there.
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
It's hard to say. These are the last 2 tape recordings. Let's watch them.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities. I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once. Yes, you cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other choice. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus. Oh, of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata, come help me. Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control. Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. My research... Was there any point to it at all? I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical.
Into a true boy. So Pinocchio.
See. So the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line.
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because Karkata is different from the other machines. Structures similar to living organisms, the ability to cry and laugh, and capacity for independent thought. To Abatui, only a machine with these features could be considered a mechanical life form. Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of an experimental product, he would have noticed. Karkata can't speak. And yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down. More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
Oh, wow. Sehr schön. Ja, wie komme ich da hoch? Oder muss ich da jetzt runter? Ich muss hoch. Nach oben. Ah, hier. Das ist mal cool. Suche den unsichtbaren Weg. Okay. Hätte nicht sein müssen.
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Nicht draufgehen.
Let's nip that in the butt.
Ah, jetzt habe ich schon gedacht, wieso mache ich so viel Schaden mit dem? Aber logisch, es ist ja der Charakter zum Probieren. Oh Mann.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Karkata. Let's head back.
Gibt hier eine Kiste? Nein. Schieb. Oh doch, hier. Eine kleine. Immerhin. Oh, er will den reparieren. Nein.
Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while.
Oh, traurig. Super. Ich unterhalte mich mit mir selbst. Yay.
The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on, those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale. According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
But...
Listen, the traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
Alright. Then let's go back to Catherine.
Es wäre einfach schön, wenn nicht nur die Krokodile hier wären, sondern auch noch ein paar von den Pflanzen, die ich brauche für Tignari. Also Fleisch hast du jetzt immer mehr als genug. Das ist echt noch nice. Ich frage mich, ob du da dann demnächst sowas wie eine Koch-Challenge dann hast. Wo du ganz viel von dem Fleisch auch wieder brauchst. Oh no. Oh Mist. Ja, aber was blockiert ihn dann hier? Beim Abenteuer muss man mutig sein. Hier. Dann muss ich wohl das zuerst machen. Wo ist denn da? Hier.
turned out to be a...
I see. Thank you. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make this is the stipulated
Is Karkata going to be... It's already damaged, but... Paimon feels sad thinking about... Oh! Then how about we find Tainari tomorrow and ask him... Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would... Alright then! We'll find Tainari tomorrow and tell him not to do...
Moment, was habe ich denn jetzt hier geschafft? Jetzt kann ich hier wechseln. Hier die täglichen Missionen. Oh. Das ist aber noch alles auf Inazuma. Was habe ich denn? Das sind jetzt einfach die Quests, die du hast. Geh nach Partistian trifft Signori. Das ist die Akademie, oder? Oh ja, hier das Glashaus. So schön. Ich hoffe, das bekommen wir als Deko. Das ist ein richtiger, wie sagt man? Wintergarten.
Shh, keep your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. Can be made into an anesthetic powder. Extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species. Hey, make sure you're getting all this down. I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said, according to the Academia's policies...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine. I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday. What I meant was, according to the academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the academia discover that place. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the academia, I took an elective course at the Spontama. Who knew it would prove useful one day? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the forest watcher of the Avidya forest. I have a duty to protect all life in the forest. All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
That's great! Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists, is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. I am willing to believe in that. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?
Gib mir Holz. Einen gibt's. Moment, was? Altes Gruppenfoto. Okay. Das habe ich letztes Mal, als ich hier war, gar nicht gesehen.
Time to act.
Hat's am Schluss hier überall Fotos? Das wäre ja nice. Das ist so ein cooles Gebäude, ey. Erinnert ein bisschen an Kunden Exiles, da gab es ja dieses Pack mit auch diesen Glaswänden. Sieht richtig cool aus. So. Jetzt sind wir nur noch mit Nebenmissionen beschäftigt. Und hier die Tagesmission muss ich jetzt noch einmal in Inazuma machen. Danach kommen sie in Sumeru. Obwohl ich glaube ich in Inazuma immer noch nicht alle habe. Du kannst jetzt zwar Erze in Holz umwandeln, aber wieso sollte ich Erze in Holz umwandeln wollen? Viel cooler wäre es, Münze in Holz umwandeln zu können. Ich habe so viele Münze. Irgendwie 1000 Stück. Ich muss für nichts gebrauchen. Nichts Gescheites zumindest. Farm ich doch lieber das Holz direkt so. Weil die Erze brauche ich zum Umwandeln in Kristalle, damit ich die Waffen hochbekomme. Das habe ich schon gefarmt, okay. Hier habe ich, hier hat es auch solche Blumen, die ich brauche für Tignari, aber die habe ich schon angesammelt. Kann ich aber direkt mal markieren, weil die werden respawnen.
Smells like something good is inside.
Für Musik brauche ich das hier. Die sind überall verstreut. Und auch teilweise versteckt. Und die muss man irgendwie nach Hause bringen. Diese Vanara oder wie die heißen.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Ah, die Pilze unten hätten angezeigt, welche 3. Ja, man kann auch mit durchprobieren, geht's aber auch. Einmal den Droculus suchen. Also, der müsste irgendwo hier sein. Da. Aber wie komme ich da hin? Noch so ein kleiner. Wende Kusawa an um den Weg. Aha. Bist du mit Aranakin gemeinsam unterwegs, kannst du Kusawa anwenden, um die Kraft von Aranakin zu bündeln und somit bestimmte zerbrochene Elementarstellen zu reparieren. Ah, das ist das jetzt. Moment. Mit Elektro aufladen. Dann sollte es höher hinausgehen. Ui. Und wie? Oho, nice.
I think we can forgo the lost and found report.
Weiter runter muss ja wahrscheinlich das Wasser nicht mehr. So kann man da hoch. Für ein bisschen Mora. Wow. Hat sich ja gelohnt. Oder auch nicht. Jetzt auch wieder keine Pflänzchen, die ich brauchen könnte für Tignari zu leveln. Das ging schnell.
Take them. I have no need.
Müssen die hier so im Zeug drin stehen? Jetzt ein dümmerer Ort wäre nicht gegangen, ne? Ei, ei, ei. So. Ja toll, mitten im Wasser.
Smells like something good is inside.
Macht so gut wie null Schaden. So. Ich komm ja rüber. So.
I hear everything.
Adventure time.
Mist. Braucht doch noch mehr Frösche. Ist nix. Neue Gegner. Ah, Moment, da ist ja auch noch so einer. Das ist doch.
Sounds like something good is inside. Keep up.
Habe ich jetzt hier alles? Scheint so. Suche nach Rataka. Arasaka. Ja, wo ist er denn? Da ist er. Junge, es wird schon Nacht, du quatschst so viel. Weg nach Gandharva. Gandharva, okay. Ein Gepäck oder ein Korb? Oh, wow. Jetzt darf ich wieder zurück, ne? Ja. War so klar. Diese sind so putzig. Ein neues Rezept. Boah, ich habe schon 170 von denen. Eieiei. Allerdings brauche ich noch hier in Azuma fehlen mir noch welche, um den Baum hochzuleveln. Ah.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Oh, ups. Das war ungeschickt. Ja, den darf ich noch ein paar Mal farmen. Zum 17. Mal mit Frost überzogen. Ja. Besorge lebendiges Quellwasser. Da bin ich wieder. Das Rezept. Vielen lieben Dank. Käsebällchen. Käsebällchen. Oh, wieso muss das Essen hinter dem Spiel immer so köstlich aussehen dann auch noch? So, und das ist der dritte. Ist doch nicht hier drin, oder? hier wieder einen Weg raus. So muss ich außen rum blättern. Ah ne, guck, ich habe ihn gefunden, glaube ich. Ja, jetzt ist er wach. Los, ab nach Hause mit dir. Natürlich geht das Ziel in die andere Richtung. 2, 3. Vier. Okay. Die Reihenfolge.
Smells like something good is inside.
2 ist aber simpel. Was ich auch noch finden muss, ist das Dendrogranum. Ist hier in der Höhle? Nee. Das muss irgendwo hier draußen sein dann. Das ist dann wohl die Maschine.
Nip that in the butt.
Ah, hier ist er. Dankeschön. Dann kommen wir wieder zurück. Jetzt pennt er schon wieder. Noch ein Rezept? Nein. Schade. Ja, das sind sie alle, die ich eingesammelt habe. Vielleicht alle Debris. Okay. Sie haben also Äther getroffen. Wieder eine Nebenquest abgeschlossen. Ah nee, da geht's noch weiter. Nichts mit abgeschlossen. Jetzt kommt wahrscheinlich noch die Koch-Challenge. Dafür, dass die kleinen Pilzwesen hier Fabelwesen sind, theoretisch. Also zumindest für die Dorfbewohner in den umliegenden Städten. In diese Richtung, dann komme ich zur Angelstelle. Und jetzt habe ich endlich Köder, jetzt könnte ich doch eigentlich mal angeln.
You got it! You got it! Whew, that was a tough fight.
Hornkugelfisch. Eine neue Art.
Steady now, it's the final stretch. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already.
Ich müsste ja so viel angeln in dem Spiel.
Victory is almost ours. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already. You've got it! You got it! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already!
Hm. Nur der Rote frisst da diesen Köder.
Steady now! Whoa, nice catch! Victory is almost ours! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Der war gerade nicht so einfach.
So close, so close! Stay cool! Whew, that was a tough fight! Victory is almost ours! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! Steady now, it's the final stretch! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already!
Direkt leer fischen hier.
So close. Wow, nice catch!
Sehr schön.
see.
Illusion
Bisschen Overkill, aber was soll's? Oh, hier hat's auch diese Blüten. Direkt markieren, falls ich es noch nicht habe. Ja. Auch wenn es nur eine ist. Zügellose schurkische Bande. What? Ist oben? Ja, das war das. Begib dich mit den Arana auf gemeinsame Abenteuer. Müssen wir jetzt wieder mit der Harfe spielen? Puh. Dann haben wir hier einen Hinweis. Huh? Nein! Aha, das muss so.
Adventure time.
Ach, spiele die Melodie nach dem Muster der Rosen. Uff, das erinnert sowas von an Zelda, ey. Sie kann den dunklen Pfad im Wald aktivieren, der dir helfen kann, neue Wege zu öffnen. Benutzt die alte Leier. Okay. Sehr schön.
Here we go. Adventure time.
Oha. Okay. Da komme ich aber wahrscheinlich wieder raus, oder? Ich will aber noch nicht raus. Ich will erst hier unten das Zeug hier beseitigen. Dafür muss ich aber zuerst
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Da brauche ich ein Granulanum für. Da oben. So, jetzt habe ich die. Komme ich jetzt wieder zurück? Hä? Aha. Nein. Oh. Rein da. Nochmal holen. Und zurück. Durchs Tor. Und Verwelkung erwischen. Wo bin ich denn hier gelandet? Ist jedes Tor anders? Da muss ich durch das dritte auch noch durch, denke ich mal. Einfach zum Gucken, was da auch noch ist. Okay, alles klar. Oh, shit. Schade.
Smells like something good is inside.
Und hier war ich, glaube ich, noch nicht drin. Oh wow, daneben. Ist er wieder hier drin stecken geblieben oder sowas? Echt gut gemacht. Untersuche den Baum. Oha, wo sind wir denn jetzt gelandet? Ach, schon wieder so ein... Ich brauche 3 solche Teile, jetzt habe ich 1. Neu. Ein Liedchen. Nummer 2. Wie komme ich da hoch? Oh, guck mal, eine Riesenblüte. Ich habe schon den Überblick verloren, wie viele von diesen Pilzen ich schon bekämpft habe. Das sind die Helikur von Sumeru.
See? I hear everything.
Muss doch einen einfacheren Weg da hoch geben. Jetzt bin ich wieder unten. Nee, das ist es sicher nicht. Ich stehe gerade auf dem Schlauch. Da ist Sackgasse. Hier habe ich die Blüte gesehen. Hier ist wieder Sackgasse. Ah, hier ist ein nicht aktiviertes Portal. Nee, ist ja jetzt ein Portal. Das sind wir. Nice. Eine Brücke. Hier fehlt aber noch eins. Hier fehlt noch eins. Ja, wie komme ich da dran? Oh. Okay. Einfacher als gedacht.
Adventure time. Illusion shattered. Core to oblivion.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Time to act.
Wait, what?
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Rain outlines your fate. Born to oblivion!
Das war's? Keine Kiste, nix. Oh. Schiebung. So, meine Lieben, ich mache jetzt aber mal eine Pause. Vielleicht bin ich dann heute Abend noch mal eine Runde online, also am Stream. So, wo ist meine Maus? Da. Dann wünsche ich ein schönes Dackeli. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüssi.